Back to Soda City Live. We are in one of our favorite places here, which is our Soda City Live kitchen. We are here today with a very special guest, someone who's been here on our show before. So exactly, we're so excited to have you. And if you're wanting to change your eating habits, but wanting something with some flavor, maybe something the kids are going to be, they've been snacking all summer, right? They've been eating all types of unhealthy things all summer. And we have as well. We're all guilty of it, but we want to incorporate some healthier habits this year. Registered dietitian, and nutritionist at Lexington Medical Center, Kay McInnes. She is here again, joining us today. Every time Kay comes, we have a spread, and I always leave with food to take home.
I hope so.
All right, Kay. Well, you have some sweet and some savory things for us today. So tell us what we're going to be making.
So I thought, since it's so hot, and I know this is probably a little different, but it's frozen watermelon. So it's super hydrating, super refreshing, right? So that is so easy because it's so easy to eat more watermelon than we need. And so what do I do with it? It's a great thing. Just put it in the freezer. Pineapple's another thing that you can put in the freezer. Slice your apples, put those in the freezer, right? For me, I'm always a little short on the protein, so I always have either an almond butter or a peanut butter. And I turn that almond butter upside down so that you know that that's a way to mix the oil back into the butter and you don't have to stir it quite so much.
That is a great idea.
Okay. So I'm always looking for something quick and easy when I come in the house, and I get tired of just doing plain old yogurt with my fruit, right? Because we always want to marry some kind of carbohydrate. Carbohydrates can be super healthy with something that's got a little bit of protein in there, right? And I do love a little sweet treat. So this is a little bit of cream cheese, right? And y'all, cream cheese is a fat, right? It's not a protein. But I've got
it a healthy fat?
It can be if you buy the lower fat one. Okay. And this is Greek yogurt, which has got a little bit more protein because it's strained twice. Just a little bit of vanilla and some sugar.
Oh, so we can have some sugar?
Yeah, and you can do the strawberries in there. It's not about all or none. It's really about learning how to moderate things. And we're not so good at that, right?
No, absolutely not. Yeah. We want to eat till we're full instead of eating the portions that we should be eating. So again, these are some things that you can kind of prep and bring to lunch with you, maybe to work.
You can definitely do this at work, right? And if you've got to have bring something to your work, the yogurt with the cream cheese and that, it just gives it a different flavor and a different, different twist to it, right? Everybody's dipping the strawberries and the fruit in the chocolate.
Yeah.
This is a little bit healthier.
A lot healthier.
Yeah. And then we've got some strawberry or berry cupcakes, right? And I don't know if you guys can get the full effect on camera or not, but you can do these lots of different ways. This could be a pie, this could be a cupcake, right? It could be just a dessert for dinner, a frozen desserts to, So it's really easy. Again, it's a ready whip, Cool Whip kind of thing, and it's got some cream cheese in there, and it's got some fresh berries in there, which are going to bring a little fiber, right?
Like a mini cheesecake almost.
It's like a mini cheesecake, and it's actually one of the recipes that we use with my mother-in-law who has kidney disease.
Oh, wow.
So it's a really good combination, and it can go to lots of different audiences, right? For my people that have a few blood sugar issues, there's no added sugar here, right? But I've got some sugar in there with that ready whip, and my fruit's bringing a little bit of sugar in there too. But it's all a little bit healthier, right?
Now let me ask you this. Would you, let's say you are diabetic, would you do sugar-free Cool Whip?
Absolutely could, right? And then sometimes I want less of the real thing. So it can go both ways, but the really cool thing about doing it this way as opposed to the pie is it's pre-portioned.
Oh, that is a great idea.
Right, and so you don't have to really think about the serving size so much, right?
Absolutely.
And you're one and done.
And then this is a nice, healthy treat to bring if you're having any last-minute summer events and some gatherings, some other options for other people that may have some dietary restrictions. Now, I had a question about the frozen watermelons. Are we eating them frozen, or can we blend them as well?
You can blend them, but I just eat them. I mean, they're so refreshing. When it's so hot outside, I'm coming in from Lexington all the way across town back to my house. This is something I can walk in and I can grab one or two out of the freezer, and it just feels like I've done something, but it's so refreshing, right?
Oh, I love it. I love it.
Yeah.
Now, we have some more items over on this side. Tell us what we have here.
Can't travel anywhere without some kind of veggies, right?
Yes.
And so, again, trying to figure out how I can get something in, and I do love the hummus, right? So and hummus comes in so many different flavors, and it's so easy to make. But my absolute all-time favorite is just the original with a twist of lemon. Right?
Yes.
I'm a citrus person, so that's an easy easy way for me to flavor something. And again, you can see, you know, that hydration is the issue of the day. Milk can actually be a nice hydration, especially if you've got little ones and you're trying to, you know, get them hydrated. It's got a little bit of protein in there as well as carbohydrates. So that's a nice way to hydrate. And then I love the cheese because protein is such an issue, right? And I'm trying to really drive folks to the real thing, not so much of the stuff that comes with the shakes, right? We really want to eat the real food, right? When you eat, you produce serotonin and you feel better, right? You feel good, right? So we've got some cottage cheese, which is a great way, and I have found that either you are cottage cheese or you are not cottage cheese, right?
I love it. I love it. Well, okay, we're going to take a quick break. We'll be right back with more. When we come back, we're going to finish talking about some of the snacks that Kay has brought, and we're going to even have a chance to make these little zucchini pieces. So stick with us. We'll be right back with more.